Hey guys, what's up? Welcome into Rapidkick Media. This is one of our first things that we're gonna do for our 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
And gals so much for hanging out with us, subscribing to the channel, watching videos, liking videos, disliking videos,
Loving videos,
commenting on videos, sharing videos, whatever it is. Thank you so much for all the support you're giving. And,
Very cool stuff.
Yeah, we're stoked about it. I know that we're a little past getting 1,000 subscribers to doing this, but we just had to find a good day and make sure that we were safe with all of our episodes and stuff.
Yeah, and
so
then
we
we're like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna,
Yeah,
we don't know what to do.
Yeah, it takes a little more thought than we initially thought, but
it snuck up and we were like, I don't know what to do.
yeah, here we are.
See how it goes.
Here we are. So, with that being said, once again, thank you guys, and we do have an announcement for this coming week, Friday, March 15th.
Yeah.
I believe is the day. We'll have things posted in the community tab over the coming week that will let you know some of what we're doing. But we're doing a live stream for 12 damn hours.
12 hours straight.
We're going to start it off around noon. If that changes, it will be in the community tab, but you'll see us go live whenever it is that we do. But yeah, 12 hours of live streaming. We'll be doing all sorts of gaming, all sorts of talking. Everybody from the channel will be popping in from here and there. You'll see Ryan, you'll see Brandon as well. Maybe even you might even see some guests from the channel
some
past.
Special guest. Who
yeah,
knows?
so that should be a lot of fun, and we hope you guys tune in and hang out with us for it. Even if it's just for a little while, come in, say hello. It's really just to hang out and to get to know some of y'all better, and y'all get to know us better as we do the things that we do.
Yeah.
Some fun nerdy stuff. But
and one of the things I want to drop, thanks to the people who have Petty Theft and Married with Sea Monsters for doing music for the channel.
Yeah, of course. Thank them a ton. We they're the first things that people hear on the channel before you even hear us for the most part.
Yeah.
So
gives us that nice polish. Make us look fresh.
Yeah, and they're far more talented than we are.
Yeah.
So big thank you to them. Also, just anybody that's commented. Evil Laugh, even though you won't, catch a Gila monster for me, whatever.
Shameful.
Dark Kirby, always commenting on stuff, always being super helpful and nice. Tom Till, Joshua from the anime stuff. We've got so many cool people. Yeah, Jonathan. Level 2 Magic Judge buddy. We got tons of cool people that are always popping in and out, and if we don't have a specific mention for you, you know who you are, and we are thankful for you. But let's tell them what we're gonna do today, dude.
Right, today we couldn't think of anything else to do, but we're both collectors. We don't know if we've ever brought it up.
Yeah,
but,
I'm pretty sure we have, and collecting and games and stuff kind of led us to doing this stuff and being the people that we are. So we thought we would show off some of our favorite things in our collections to you guys and gals, and see what y'all think. And maybe y'all can tell us some of the cool stuff that you have, or some of the stuff maybe we have that you've been looking for. It'd be cool to know. It's a good conversation. So these are some of our conversation pieces in our collection. They're not necessarily our most rare or our most valuable. Some of them might be, but
we just love them.
Yeah, it's just stuff that we love. So we thought that would be a cool way to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. Do you want to show off something first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first, because I'm going to start light.
Okay, we're starting light.
But still good. Today, this is the Metal Gear Solid Todd McFarlane Toys line. It's the...
fancy.
It's the Cyborg Ninja, man. It's Gray Fox, dude.
Yeah, Gray Fox, man.
And I don't talk about it enough, but I love Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, we do.
And he
says he, but we do.
I exclusively love Metal Gear Solid.
Nah, I don't think that's the case.
Loves Metal Gear Solid, but me.
I love it maybe more than you.
That's impossible. This is Frank Yeager, dude. And I don't know. It's really cool. I think my brother got it for me for my birthday, and I just can't bring myself to take it out of the box.
A real sentimental piece, dude.
Yeah. Not only is it, we both love Metal Gear Solid. Not me and you. Me and my brother. So Silent Dill. You guys know him.
Yeah, our good buddy Silent Dill.
So, yeah, this is my first piece. I thought it was really neat. I'm going to sit it off to the side right there, maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna start off a little lighter, too. This, if you're familiar with the channel, you know that I'm on every single show that we do. That's just, my way of being arrogant. I don't know. Not really, but...
I have so much knowledge about all different topics.
I don't know about that. I just had so many things that I wanted to do when we started the channel that I couldn't decide. And one of the things that we do is wrestling, as you might see a big wall of wrestling stuff. We do live streams and stuff for that with Wrestle Forever Ryan. who will be on that live stream with us, at least should be. This is a hand-drawn, signed Mr. Sacco by Mick Foley, Mankind himself.
And I had no idea. He's like, dude, I got this Sacco. McFoley signed it and made it. I was like, wait, really?
It came, dude. It came
that was just
straight out of that man's drawers, dude. And there you go, a very iconic piece of wrestling history. Anybody that was a kid that watched the Attitude Era or wrestling in the late '90s, they know who this is. They've seen a Mr. Sacco. You might be familiar with the Rock and Sock connection. That was a tag team between Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Mick Foley, Mankind. Also might be known as Cactus Jack or Dude Love, whichever you prefer. But I was really, really excited to get this, and it benefited charity. So,
dude, that's really cool.
Yeah, I was stoked, man. It's hand drawn. It's an authentic Mr. Sacco. I freaking love it. So there's that. That's one of my favorite pieces. It's usually on the wrestling wall back here. All right, dude. What you got?
The next one up is just this.
You're gonna be all over the place on that microphone. It's gonna be great.
I know. I'm sorry. I usually have it directly in front of my face, so I don't know how to. Let me just move it over just a little bit. There we go.
There you go.
This isn't obviously not a original Super Nintendo case, but what's contained within is what it's all about. I got the manual, boys.
Yeah.
I got the manual. And I got the cartridge. And the story behind... I love Super Metroid.
Yeah.
And Metal. I just love video games. And with this one, what's cool about this one is Roger, when he worked at the game store, calls me up. He's like, dude, we got a Super Metroid.
I bought that for the game store, and then I immediately told Corey that we had it just in case he was interested.
And then I immediately went to the game store and picked it up. And I don't know. It's just really nice. And it looks good. The cartridge looks good still.
Yeah,
you know
it's nice.
All the stickers are intact.
I hit my glasses on the microphone.
It's got the manual. You know how cool the manual is? Look at that. It's a map.
Yeah, Super Nintendo manuals for better games are hard to find.
Yeah.
They're hard to come by.
So I love it. I love looking at it.
That's actually a really high quality case too. Whenever it came in, I was kind of shocked with the quality. It's like
it's like a legit rental box.
Yeah, yeah, it was a really nice looking almost rental box. So
yeah.
I thought that you would love it, dude. I'm glad you picked it up.
Whoops.
And that might have been the day that we were in the store and the guy was looking at all the cases and the cards in the cases, and he told us that we never failed to disappoint.
Yes. Yeah. He's like, man, this store is so cool. You guys never fail to disappoint.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what?
Good guy there.
Wait a minute. But the sentiment was there. So yeah. This is that.
So it's a nice piece involving me. I will show off a piece from a friend as well, kind of. I recently picked this up. I just put a photo up on Instagram of it. This is an NES Jason, the hockey mask from the Nintendo Friday the 13th, the famous LJN game that we did play on the channel, so you could check that out if you want to.
Oh yeah.
But he hand cast, hand paints. He makes these masks all together. His studio is called Nightmare Ninja Studios. His name is James Carnes. Sorry, butchered your name, dude. I only worked with you for several years and you were my boss.
You blew it, dude.
Yeah, I freaking blew it. But he's an awesome dude, and I will link his stuff in the description below if you guys are interested in something like this. He ships all over the world. I was really stoked whenever I started watching him earlier. He started about a year ago or whatever, and I started watching him and seeing him advance and stuff through making these masks, and he's came a really long way. He makes some really quality stuff, and it's pretty affordable. So I'll put links down below if you're interested in something like this, a handmade piece of mask from the NES stuff. Mostly he does lots of Jason hockey mask and then some other horror level stuff for like movies and stuff like that.
Dude, I love horror movie stuff, and that mask is super cool.
It is super cool. It's a really nice quality mask. I'm super excited to display it in the room. But thanks again for making it for me, man. I really appreciate it. I love it. You guys can go check out some more pictures of it on Instagram if you would like, but go follow them on Instagram as well. And like I said, James's links will be in the description below. But
nice.
Yeah, cool guy, cool mask, man.
Cool stuff, super sick,
super slick.
So,
what you got next, dude?
The next one. I had to keep all this stuff behind me, so I had to piece off camera. But it is the collector's edition of the 3DS Majora's Mask. with the Majora statue.
Yeah, man, I remember whenever that came out on 3DS, everybody wanted that thing.
Oh yeah, and it was at the time when Amiibo was at its hype. It was at a fever pitch for Amiibo collecting.
Yeah, dude, it was a nightmare. It was a freaking nightmare. As a man that has a lot of Amiibos, it was a nightmare.
It was the hard times. We look back fondly at the struggle, but
and this thing was a nightmare as well.
Yep, and
because
so
we all wanted it.
Yeah, and we were all fully alert. That was the hardest part, is that every Nintendo fan was fully alert to this thing's release. Because they announced it, they made a big deal out of it, which sucks. Because then I'm like, man, I'm not going to be able to get it. And I got lucky, boys.
Yeah, Corey always gets really lucky with this stuff. We'll both try to get something, and it feels like Corey is the one that always gets it.
Dude, I ran supreme when it comes to my luck as far as collecting goes, but it's super nice. I don't know. It was hard to get, but I'm happy I got it.
Yeah.
I outlasted people. I stayed up for hours hitting
I love
that
it, dude.
refresh
It's super
page.
cool, man.
So, yeah, it's
You
dope.
got lucky. You got lucky, dude.
Nah, dude, it's collecting skill.
Wasn't it gone in like seconds, dude?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it was.
I think most of the stuff I have was gone in seconds.
Yeah, because they only produced 6 of them.
Yeah. This is one of 6, guys.
Yeah, there's actually more of this than there are Wii U games, but
Oh, that's probably accurate.
yeah,
That's probably,
yeah.
that's probably
It's
true.
a funny joke, dude. It's a funny joke.
You got me, man.
All right, man.
You got
Well,
me good.
if you're finished with that, I'll go on and show off some more of my stuff.
Yeah, man.
Here we go to kind of compete with your dope collectible statue there and your figurines. These are some of my big block cards. Any card that was special to me as a child, I try and locate and I seal it up in these blocks. These are like 1-inch thick lucite blocks.
These things are chunky boys.
They're heavy, man, and they make excellent display pieces. Sometimes the block is more expensive than the card.
Oh, yeah.
But these things are really meaningful to me. Each one of them I had as a child, aside from one, and actually aside from 2, but I have several cased around here. These are just some of my favorites, but I thought I would show them off. So I did have this one as a child. This is a Mew, the Fossils Mew from Japan. This card was not made, in the English version of Fossils. And somehow I got lucky enough as a kid. We had a place in the mall. I don't remember what it was called, but it had a Z in its name. Or it was at least a weird name. But
I think I remember that place.
yeah. I'm not even going to try to... Zizix, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I got a Fossils pack there that was Japanese, and I pulled this card. And I remember getting a Beckett later on and seeing this card in there and reading about it and knowing that was the only way that I could get it. It meant a ton to me as a kid. So once I got this again, I was really stoked about it. Also, it's in excellent condition too. So
Once you grew up, was it easier to locate, or was it still difficult? Was it still hard to get your hands on?
it was still hard to get my hands on.
Gotcha. So that's a treasure right there.
Yeah. This one is double-sided. This one I did not have as a child, actually, and I got this later in my life working at the card store and stuff, but this is a base print. It's not shadowless or anything, but it is not second edition. It's a base print Charizard. And then on the back here, I have the Evolutions Charizard holofoil. These are some sick holographics, man, and they are one of my favorite pieces to display across the studio.
And any kid that grew up in the 90s knows.
Yeah, you wanted
how
a Charizard, dude.
How important that Charizard card is. I never had one. Never in my entire life.
Yeah.
To this day. And Roger's got 2 of them.
I feel like everybody,
ripped.
working in a card store, I always had so many people tell me like, yeah, I had like 6 Charizards and stuff like that, and it was always hard for me to believe them, but. Because I was an avid collector of stuff, and I never got my hands on the Charizard. But as an adult, here we go. We got a Charizard, and then from the Evolution set from a couple years ago, the reprint Charizard. It's a very nice foil as well, but they're double blocked into the lucite here. The next one I got is a Magic the Gathering card. If you were familiar with the game, then you were probably familiar with Jace the Mind Sculptor. I love playing Control. Whenever I started playing, I learned how to play blue pretty quickly, and that's generally what I stuck with. I do Deviate, I've been playing for years, especially working the card store, following the cards, selling the cards, buying the cards, learning everything you can about the cards.
The heart of the cards.
Yeah, the heart of the cards, man. I got this bad boy. My little brother got it for me for Christmas. and it's a really important piece in my collection. So it got the lucite block treatment. It's very cool to have around. And then my final one, whenever I was in school, this is a red style mastery from the Trunks Saga. I believe it's first edition. I haven't played this game in years, but me and my friend Austin in school, we played the Dragon Ball Z trading card game religiously. We dropped out of athletics to go sit in PE and play the Dragon Ball Z card game.
Like, we dropped out of school.
Yeah.
We were playing
We probably
cards
would
all
have
the
if we
time.
could have got away with it, but this card, so we played, and like for 3 months straight, I never won a single game.
Oh, dude, that's rough.
I never won a single game, and then I got this card, and it changed my entire world. I dominated, and then the next thing I know, Austin has made the same damn deck that I have almost.
Oh, man.
To try to compete with this card, but it's really important. It's got a super cool Goku art on it. We'll have all sorts of cool B-roll going around for you, but it was important. It was a sentimental piece from my childhood. This one actually is first edition, but which I definitely didn't have many of those whenever I was younger. But it was really cool to finally pick up and get and encase into the block. So those are my cards. I went on a little long with those, but
dude, you got it. You gotta tell the story.
Yeah,
man.
there's some of my favorite pieces in my collection. So there it is. What you got, dude?
All right, dude.
We're getting into some heavier stuff now.
All right. So the rest of all the rest of mine are statues, right? So this one is super dope. It's another one of those hard to get ones, because that's what I'm all about. Trying to see if I get it set up all nice. There we go. It's from the Nier Automata Black Box Edition, which anyone that was trying to get a hold of that knows that was a tricky one. And what's cool about it is that I almost didn't get it. So I signed up for the waiting list, okay? And then got off work on a Sunday morning. It was when we lived at the house on Barbara.
Yeah.
And I got an email that, like, one became available. I mean, someone didn't buy it. Within seconds, I was putting my card information in. Done.
Yeah. You got it, dude.
I had it, dude.
You freaking got it, man.
And I love that game. It's one of the first ones we played for the channel.
Yeah, that playlist is now hidden. It's terrible, the gameplay of it.
Yeah, we didn't do
commentary. We didn't know what we're doing when we're starting. That's what makes it even more crazy that we got 1,000 subscribers. Is when we start off. I feel like a lot of people that do like content creation and YouTube stuff, gaming stuff in general, like they have the same story. We all start off terrible. Yeah, and we're all slightly embarrassed by it. Yeah. Some people not so much. Some people know what they're doing. We certainly didn't.
Yeah, and we're still slightly embarrassed every time we post a video. But
yeah, that's why. I mean, that's kind of what keeps us going too. Is we always want to get better. So, Nier was the second game that we played on the channel.
Yep. And it just didn't go well. But the Black Box Edition for that game is awesome. Came with a soundtrack, art book, steel case, or steel book, and this statue in the game, of course. So
yeah, man, I love it, dude.
Statue's nice.
Hey,
and,
here's something he hasn't mentioned. He actually hadn't opened this until today.
No, yeah, I opened it just.
He
for
opened
this.
it for the people.
So I did it for the people.
I wouldn't have done that, but
yeah, but I'm on a different level. I'm a crazy person, man. And I don't know. I'm happy I got to see it. So
yeah,
I keep wanting to touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool figurine, and that game is a ton of fun.
Yeah, that game is sick, dude.
All right, dude. I got a couple of books this time.
I'm gonna start covering my face. Let me move these around a little bit.
Now, our channel has next to nothing to do with comics. However, Corey does mention how he hates the Marvel Universe movies and stuff. Yes. So I do have a comic book here that is a Marvel book, and this also he's one of my favorite fighters that appears in Marvel fighting games and stuff. It's Gambit. This is the very first appearance of Gambit. It's got a little bit of damage, so it's not in mint condition, but it's not bad. It's the Uncanny X-Men 266. But yeah, there's that. It's the first appearance of Gambit. I was really stoked to pick this up. I got it at a good price. Working at a comic book shop has its benefits, and a lot of cool people there.
So you like snipe it? You're like,
no, I didn't snipe it. It actually was there for a while.
Really?
Yeah. I usually would like to wait, and nobody had asked for it, and I was like, I have some extra money. And I did a layaway. I actually got a few books, but this was definitely my favorite one of that layaway, and one of my favorite books in my entire comic collection. So And my comic collection is something I actually don't show off a whole lot, but I have quite a few books.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. There's the first appearance of Gambit. And then here's a number one right here. We do have an Instagram post of this. You can go see it as well. This is a Nintendo Power number one. Now, I do have some other Nintendo Powers wrestling themed ones on the wall back there. A person actually sold us 4 of these whenever I got this. I was working where you got the Super Metroid at, and they came in and they had 4 of these, and I bought all of them. They had 4 number 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, and then a few after that. But they had almost the whole collection of Nintendo Power up to a certain issue. And I bought all the number 1s, and this was the lowest grade one. This is the one that I bought for myself. I took the lowest one and left the better ones in the store, but I was still really, really excited to get a Nintendo Power number 1. I mean, it's such an iconic cover. It does have the poster, like the inserts and everything inside. Ooh, the book is structurally sound, but I mean, it's something that I would call a reader's copy. But it is, it's a really, really cool thing, and I was stoked when they came in. I had to get them for the store, and I had to get one for myself. But there it is, a Nintendo Power number 1.
Did you ask him how he came across 4 number 1s of Nintendo Power?
It was actually a lady, and it was just something that they had in a storage unit.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, go bid on storage units. You might find some good stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool.
Or you might not.
Yeah, he might not.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of my other Nintendo Powers are all on the wall back here. They're all wrestling related stuff. But yeah, it's really cool to find even a readable copy of this with the poster inside. So, and all of them had a poster inside, and there was one that was in excellent condition with it.
Dude, you're a better person than me. I would have taken that one.
Nah,
no
man,
question.
I have some ethics whenever it comes to working in a store, like especially I put a whole lot of work into that store myself.
That's true.
So
yeah.
I wanted to have cool stuff. Or I wanted the store to have cool stuff, but with 4 of them on the table, I was like, I'll just take the worst one. It does still have the poster.
Yeah. It's nice, dude. I love it.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And also on the Instagram post, I have the very last issue of Nintendo
Yeah,
Power.
which is a mock-up of that cover.
Yeah, so if you want to see them side by side, check out the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll get on to the last one for me.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna pull the box up, but it's gonna be way too big. So
yeah. I have a box that's coming in. It's very sizable.
This is the doll from Bloodborne. That's it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
I had to get this statue. The detail is incredible on this one.
Yeah, and from what I understand, it's a pretty rare.
Yeah, this one's gone up in value pretty significantly. Pretty crazy, man. But what's interesting about this one is when I saw it go up, I was like, I gotta have it. So I started going to buy it, and on the website, it didn't act like it put the order through, so I hit confirm several times, and my bank account was drained.
Oh, so
because I bought way too many of them, and my bank called me.
Well, now you should have kept them, dude.
Yeah, now that I know they went up in value, I probably should have kept all of them.
Yeah.
My bank's like, did you mean to purchase 15 of this this statue thing? I was like, oh God, no. I got bills. Please reverse the charges. But yeah, that was the struggle with this. When it came in though, I like to keep it displayed because it looks nice. The detail on the face, on the I don't know what this is called, but
the shawl.
Yeah, the shawl thing. Really nice. I love Bloodborne and knew that this had to be part of the collection, man. So
yeah, you might even see us finish out that game on a live stream coming up.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
dude, that'd be fun actually.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's my last
cool.
one. I'm a big statue boy, so
yeah.
I got some other big statues, but these are the ones I brought with me.
Yeah. Now, where Corey is a big statue boy, I'm a big console guy. I love having consoles and different systems. There's only a few more that I have left that I need to get, and then I have pretty much every console that's came out. One of my very favorite ones is this guy right here. I'm going to set these to the side. I'll show them to you in a second. Is my complete inbox.
Now, this is a big boy.
Yeah, this is a big boy, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to
it's
get
good,
all
dude.
up in your space.
Here, dude, let me pull it closer to me. That way you can tell your story and be seen.
So this is a complete inbox Neo Geo AES. These guys released in the early 90s. They were extremely expensive. Not a whole lot of people got one. And on top of that, they're extremely powerful, especially for the time. This is an arcade machine just in a console that you could have on your TV. It plays arcade quality games directly onto your TV. And early in the 90s, that was a big deal. The NES, the SNES, the Genesis, nothing could compete with the power of the AES. And it actually came with fight sticks. I call them fight sticks, arcade sticks. Let's see, they're on the back here.
Also, since you're flipping it over to the back, I love that it says right up here. I don't know the exact phrasing, but a quantum leap forward in video entertainment. That's how you know. That's the time period, man.
Yeah, it comes with 4-button arcade sticks. It comes with, I don't know if I have 2 of them. I don't know if it just came with 1 or 2. I have 2 sticks. But yeah, the buttons are very clicky, and the stick is micro switch, so it gives you a very authentic arcade feel. It's a super cool freaking console.
Very fun to play.
Yeah. Me and Corey put a lot of time into it whenever I got it, and this was before I got the MVS, the big red arcade machine. So I love this bad boy. It was awesome. If you can get something complete in the box, especially an older game, it means a freaking ton. And there it is. Now let me show you guys. If you haven't seen, if you're not familiar with the Neo Geo, that's okay because a lot of people aren't.
Yeah. Just know you can play Samurai Showdown on it. That's the critical part.
Yeah. A lot of people, didn't even know this existed. Hell, I didn't know that it existed until I was a teenager. No, that was way past the 90s.
Yeah.
But here are the cartridges for these bad boys, and I got a game to show you scale. But
for scale, yeah.
Here is Samurai Spirits, which is Samurai Showdown, and Fatal Fury 2.
Yeah, so, if the cartridge gets dirty and you blow into this, you're gonna pass out. There's no way to get this clean without.
These guys are bigger than VHS tapes. They're taller, certainly. And they have like full arcade boards. You can see that it has 2 boards down there, and they are reasonably heavy.
Yeah, they're sturdy.
And this, for comparison, here's a Super Nintendo game, and yeah, there's your size comparison right there. These guys, they're substantial, man. They're big. I keep knocking our stuff around.
Yeah, and I keep making the mistake of looking into the view finder instead of the lens.
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
I'm just saying.
The problem with the AES is that it's still very expensive, and the games are ungodly expensive. There are like 6 games, both of these which are under $100, and then after that it's $100 and steep. It's a huge incline in price for these bad boys, and to get them complete, you don't even want to know about it.
Yeah,
it's a freaking nightmare.
What do the boxes look like?
They look like a big VCR boxes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're wider, just like the cartridge, but or a little taller. But they are massive, dude. They're freaking massive. But the MVS kind of I have all the games that I really want. There's maybe Windjammers, I want that. But yeah, these guys, they're super cool to have, man. And I freaking love the AES. So there it is. That's the last of my collectibles.
Dude, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's
those cartridges are so dope.
Yeah, they're huge. But yeah, so let us know what you guys have, and sorry, I need to be more inclusive. You guys and gals, I always forget that.
But when I say guys, I mean everybody.
Yeah, that's what I always mean. But it's just nice to have the thought there, I guess.
Yeah.
But let us know what you got. Let us know what you liked, and I want you guys to decide who has the coolest collectible set here. Whose stuff do you like more? And if you say Corey, then it's going to get deleted because you're wrong.
I didn't know it was a battle, dude. I'd have brought out the real heavy guns.
The real heavy guns. Dude, you don't know anything about heavy guns. I got heavy guns, dude.
Dude, I've got real heavy guns.
You looking to get caught up in the Crossfire?
You know what? Now that you say it, yeah, we should battle it out.
Let's go, bitch!
Dude, this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Besides, my collectibles are way sicker.
Ah!
You already got a point?
Damn it.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah,
baby!
No!
Yeah, boy. It's out of the game. You can't just throw pieces back in the game. It's in play, baby.
I knocked that in. I get that point.
Hell no, dude.
You ain't got no Miss Eggplant releases, you poontang pie son of a bitch.
Wow, dude. Me and Lisa are engaged now, man. And this town ain't big enough for the two of us. That's it, dude. That is it. You got wrecked.
Damn!